What's happening? So today I'm going to cover a way that you can make literally hundreds of dollars simply by typing something as simple as a word. We'll go over that platform here in a minute, and I've actually covered this before. There are other platforms that you can do this with as well, but people have been asking me about this newer one, and so we will look at that in depth. And so this method is contest based. It is legit, but it is relying upon your ability to beat other people to win these contests. And so if that's not for you and you are someone that wants a more stable income that you can generate on complete autopilot and are interested in the methods that I use to do this and grow multiple YouTube channels and generate automated income daily just like this through YouTube, even if you're not a partner, all you got to do is click the link in the description to my video series. You can watch over my shoulder, copy me, and set this up for yourself. And if you do come over here to the course page and you scroll down, you're going to see where other YouTubers just like you that enrolled in this course, they are sharing their results they're getting right here. And again, you can generate income without being a YouTube partner, but if it is your goal to become a YouTube partner, I have a section dedicated to that right here, and it is the Fast Track to YouTube Partnership Program, so that's included in the course for you as well. Now that said, let's go ahead and cover the platform that people have been asking me about. So here it is called Naming Force. And as I mentioned, there are other platforms like this. This is a newer one, but these are typically legit, and all they are is basically businesses that want either logos or business names created. They can come to these platforms and they can hold contests, and so for them, a few $100s, they can potentially get an amazing business name as all these people try to compete for that money. So it's a very good business investment for them to do that rather than to go to some high dollar professional marketing agency where they could potentially have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to have them develop or come up with a name for their business. And so basically they come to this platform, they register a contest, and they can choose how much they want to pay per contest. And then the platform's getting a little bit of that money, and the contest winner is going to get a large chunk of that money. And the contest holder, the business, is going to get a pretty cool business name out of it, or a logo, because they do have logo contests as well. We're going to focus on the names, as I think most people would be more inclined to enter in one of those contests, unless you happen to be some type of logo designer or have some type of skill set in terms of creating logos. And we can look at some of the grand prize winners here, and you can see this person won 126 contests, 105.91, and so forth, and you can see all the money that's been paid out to these people. And so for this individual, he's made over $16,200 just simply by coming up with names for these businesses. So if you're creative and you can do this, you could profit largely. And I'm going to share with you another platform that you can use if you're not as creative as others may be, that can help you come up with names for these businesses. And so to give you an idea of the contests themselves, these are recently completed contests. And so as you can see, they're all basically companies looking to have their business named for them. So let's go ahead and just click on one of these. What's this mobile game one? And so you can see right here, we'd like to congratulate Ellie Namerson, clever. That's just the name they picked for this platform. Naming Force, Namerson, on winning this contest for submitting plots. So the simple little 5-character name plots won them $200. And so here's the details of the contest. They launched a game that was going to be like a narrative novel. You read a story with lots of chapters, and you need to choose options for your character will need to answer. So it's kind of like a choose your own adventure type game, and depending on what you do, the plot changes. So you can see where they got the idea for the name plots. And so basically she took the word right out of their description of what they were looking for, added a Z, which is often done just to give it a little bit more pizzazz, changing the spelling a bit. Also, it's easier to get a URL sometimes if you change the spelling, so it was very smart on her part to do that. And so she could have literally spent just a few seconds on this, and she won $200. Now I am logged in, I do have a membership, but the thing you have to realize is that once you sign up, you have to wait for contests then to be listed after your sign up date. And they do that because right here it says, as a new namer, you are prohibited from competing in contests created prior to your registration date. This is a security precaution meant to protect the integrity of the awards being offered. But don't worry, we post new contests practically every day. You'll receive an email when the next contest is created. So that way you can get in early on this. As contests are created, you can jump on them through your email notification you receive and start naming away. Now for a tool to help you out if you don't have any clue on how to do this or how to come up with clever names, There's a site called businessnamegenerator.com, BNG. It's absolutely free to use. And all you have to do is put in your keywords right here, click generate, and it's going to generate some ideas for you. So if we put in here something like story game and we hit generate, just as with the contest we just covered where they had the game based on story and you choose your own adventure. And so you can come through here and get some ideas on what a name could be potentially for that game. So here's one: Story Squad, Story Zone. You could change it into one word. Story Geek, Story Maze. I saw up there somewhere. You could change that into a single word as well. Story Maze, that would have been potentially a good one. And then of course this goes on, several pages. But the idea again is you can come over here, just drop in a couple of keywords, hit generate, and it's going to help you come up with an idea for that contest. So if this is something you may be interested, come on over here to Naming Force. Again, it's free to join. You're going to get email notifications as soon as contests start to drop. I believe you can enter into as many as you like to maximize your chances of potentially winning. And if you happen to have a knack for it, like some of these people do, it could potentially turn into thousands of dollars for you. So again, go check it out. It's called Naming Force. Let me know what you think in the comments below. With that said, I'm going to wrap this video up, and I will see you in the next.